Hey, so today in this video is going to be a bit different. I'm going to be talking about and giving my own little personal take on the Backrooms. If you don't know what the Backrooms are, it's hard to describe it, but how you get there initially is by clipping out of reality. If you can find like a glitched wall, or maybe you just fall through the ground, you might end up in a place called the Backrooms. The Backrooms is not a place that you would want to be in. In fact, it is a very dangerous and hostile place, consisting of different entities, different creatures, different things. A main source of hydration in the Backrooms is known as almond water. It's one of, if not the only things that you can find in the Backrooms apart from some foods. Now, once you initially clip out of reality and go into the Backrooms, you could end up in one of two places. You could end up either in the tutorial level, which is just the starting safe place, and it is completely devoid of entities. It's just a kind of place, and if you go through certain doors, you can enter certain levels. The other place that you can go to is known as Level 0. It is the most commonly seen and the most easily recognizable level, known by its yellow, distinct wallpaper, its constant buzzing of the fluorescent tubes, and the constant, mushy, wet floors that always seem to smell of mildew. Some creatures or entities that are common in Level 0 are known as hounds. They crawl on all fours, but much like, creatures, their arms and legs, so to speak, are bent backwards from the knee, and they follow you, and they are very hostile. They will try to attack you on sight. Other entities are known as smilers. They hide in the darkness, and all you can see are just a pair of eyes and a sinister grin staring at you from the darkness. The Backrooms can be completely different depending on who you ask. You can ask one person and they can say that you can clip through and start maybe at level 6. Maybe you could start all the way at like level 800. But that's just the first section. Each section consists of 999 consecutive levels. Some of them are known as sub-levels, like 0.1 or 0.12. In those distinct areas, some of them are just normal levels, but the colors have been inverted in some sort of sinister and dark tone. Hallucinations are very common in these areas. Known to see hallucinations of your past mistakes, past grievances, that, as some people say, can eat away at you if you stay in there for too long. As I mentioned previously, there are normal levels composed of sections, which are composed of 999 consecutive levels with some sub-levels. Some levels can vary, and some levels can take days, weeks, or even months until you can clip through to another. It's more common to see around level 0, but if you're wandering the halls, the endless halls for long enough, you may come across an empty room with a chair. If you sit on that chair, you have a pretty high chance of clipping through to the next level. And you may think, what happens if you just clip out of the Backrooms? There's an issue with that. No one really knows if you can clip out of the Backrooms. What most people think, and what most people have seen all over the Backrooms subreddit, is that once you're in, there's no going back. You're in there and you're stuck there. Unless you somehow manage to make it all the way through the back rooms, which no one has. There are little to no people, or possibly 0 people, who have ever seen the end of the back rooms. But what most people believe to be the end of the back rooms is completely and utterly filled with entities. It is borderline dangerous. You should never, ever, ever attempt to get there. If you do somehow manage to make it there, may God have mercy on your soul. Also, in the back rooms, there are some other entities that you could tame. There are these gigantic moth creatures that are mostly hostile, but if you manage to get one on your side, they can be a nice help. And in some of the deeper levels, in some of the coded levels, you can find hackers. These are known as humanoid entities, and their faces are completely blacked out by a white void underneath a hood. They will help you and guide you to the next transition, to your next level. They are mostly known to be non-hostile, and none of them has ever reportedly attacked another traveler through the back rooms. Alright, I just wanted to point this out. This is the end of the video. I know it seems a little short, but this is my little take on this kind of this type of video. If my voice obviously sounds a bit different, that's because I am recording this at 3:34 in the morning. Actually, no, 4:34, sorry, in the morning. And I just wanted to experiment with this type of video format because I just wanted to see how it would work. And it's taken me a lot of time to edit, especially with the editing software that I use. I don't use any paid editing software, I use a free one, so it's much harder to use. And so that, oh, sorry about the notification. But, yeah, that's about it. And I just wanted to say, if you want to see more of this, or more about the back rooms, then let me know.